Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In last lecture we have studied that sounds are all around us. Sounds are produced by vibrations. And what are vibrations? Vibrations are the to and fro movements of particles. How do we hear sound? Sound is produced when something vibrates. Vibrations of waves are traveling waves which we hear. For example, when a dog barks, its vocal cords vibrate, due to which air particles move, which can be spread by wind and heard by us through our ear. The sound waves enter through our outer ear and strike with our eardrum. The sound waves are shifted, are sent into inner ear, where there is nerve brain and cochlea. Cochlea is filled with a liquid that is sensitive to sense, and these signals are sent to brain. Then we have studied that what is the shape of sound waves. Sound waves are actually made of some crests and troughs. The peak is crest and the depth is troughs. The two peaks, the two crests or the two troughs, the distance between two crests and two troughs is called the wavelength. Amplitude is the height or depth of a crest or a trough. Then we have studied that the speed of sound waves is faster in solids, faster in liquids, and fast in gases. Sound on moon cannot be heard as it does not have air. We have studied all the form of sounds. We have studied what is louder sound, what is shrill sound, what is low pitch sound. Then we have studied that a sound can be high or low. However, low or high sound, a sound is referred to as pitch. A high pitch sound has high frequency. A low pitch sound has low frequency. Pleasant sounds like music have regular wave pattern. Noise, on the other hand, is unpleasant sound. You can see that louder sound has high amplitude, okay, and quiet has no amplitude at all. Now, there is another type of sound, that is funny sound. It is called echo. Echoes are actually the sound waves which are hitting any solid surface and coming back and are bouncing back like these highlighted waves. Okay, now we will do guided question number 1, all 6 parts today. Before doing our guided question, we will do junior scientist quest of page number 82. The answer is: the smaller the stone dropped, the shorter are the waves produced. Now be ready with your question answers and copies. Hold your pens and start writing. Question number 1 is: how are we able to hear sound? Sound travel in the form of waves. The answer is this: the external air collects sound waves from all around us and directs them to the air canal. The sound make the air in the air canal vibrate. The vibrations are passed on to the eardrum. The 3 air bones and in the inner ear has a structure that contains many tiny hairs. These tiny hairs change the vibrations into electrical signal in the cochlea that are passed on to the brain by nerve endings, and we can detect sound. This is the answer. You have to write question from the book and write this answer by pausing the video. Question number 2 is: what is the wavelength of a sound? Wavelength of sound is the measure of distance between two identical peaks of the sound waves. The higher area of wave is called crest and the lower area is called trough. You have to draw this diagram as well to explain your answer. Question number 3 is: what type of waves are sound waves? Sound moves as wave in a medium and transfers energy. It is a vibration. Sound waves consist of area of high and low pressure called compressions and rarefactions. That is why sound waves are also called compression waves. Question number 4 is, in what conditions do sounds echo? Echoes are sound waves that hit a large solid object and bounce back. Echoes are fun to hear, such as when we shout our name while standing in a very big hall. Echoes are also useful. Scientists use echoes to study the depth of oceans. Question number 5 is, can sound travel in a vacuum? Explain your answer. You know this answer very well. Sound cannot travel in empty space or vacuum, as sound waves only travel through solid, liquid, or gases. The speed of sound waves is fastest in solids, faster in liquids, and fast in gases. The medium particles vibrate to carry sound, and in vacuum there are no particles. Sound on move cannot be heard because it does not have any particle or air. Now, question number 6 is, explain in your own words that how sounds are produced. You know the answer very well. Sound is produced when something is vibrating. The vibrating body causes the medium, air, water, etc. around it to vibrate. Vibrations of waves are traveling waves which we can hear. For example, a dog is barking. Its vocal cords vibrate and air particles move and can be heard by us. You all have to learn these question answers very well, because this will be the end of our chapter number 10, the sound. Yesterday we have done all the objective part, fill-ups and MCQs. Today we have finished all our written copies work. So keep practicing, stay safe, take care. Allah Hafiz.